Hello Cubers, and welcome back to another Vintage Cube Draft. This is the first non-64 player single elimination tournament I've done in a while, but they're not up on Magic Online right now, this iteration of the Vintage Cube. But that's okay, we get to start off with a Black Lotus. Passing a Swords Plowshare, Snapcaster Mage, Recurring Nightmare, Pyromancer, all good cards. Palantir's great too, but obviously Lotus is the pick. Pack 2 we've got much less exciting pack. But yeah, so like I said, this is not a 64 player single limb. So we'll get to play all three matches, win or lose. Yeah. Pack 2 here. Rampaging Ferocidon's pretty good in red. Beseech the Mirror is a good storm card in like blue-black storm lists. Subtlety's pretty good in blue. Spellseeker's decent. Reprieve is good. This pack's like pretty bad overall. I guess the best cards in general are just like Subtlety, Reprieve, Ferocidon maybe. I'm gonna take Reprieve and just like, because it's the only white card, maybe we can cut off some white. I don't know. I don't think it matters too much what we took there. They were all equally medium. Now we get a Cauldron Complete for Stoneforge. Samwise and Giver in white, both decent. Jace is pretty good. Metamorph's really flexible. We could take that just to stay open. Tireless Tracker, Glorybringer's fine. There's a Bloodstained Mire here too. There's also Doomsday, I guess, but if we can wheel that, maybe we can still play some Storm sort of thing. Maybe we'll get Beseech the Mirror back too, I don't know. Regrowth is a new one. They swapped Eternal Witness for Regrowth. Did a little bit of cleanup. I don't know what to take though. I'm just going to take a land. I don't know where to go yet. Nothing's jumping out at me. Now we get a Baleful Mastery, Hexdrinker, Othari. Volcanic is pretty good. Phantasmal Image is back in. It's nice to see. So the mono red cards have been coming around. We saw Glorybringer last pack, and then now we get Fireblast and Karizev and Othari. Othari is one of the better 5-drops. So I could take that and try to maybe wheel Fireblast or Karizev. I don't hate that. We already have a fetch that can maybe get a red-white duel. We have Reprieve if we do want to be more red-white as opposed to just mono-red. Yeah, taking Othari, I guess. We're getting some decent white coming around too. We got an Adeline here. I mean, balance doesn't really go in, red-white aggro, of course, but we saw Giver and whatever the other card was. Godless Shrine turns Bloodstained Mire into a white land. Could be good. There's a Flame Slash in red. Of course, Adeline in white, like I said. Pirate Spellbomb's pretty good too. I think I'd probably take Flame Slash over it. So, Shrine, Adeline, Slash seems to be the choice here. Shrine's safer because it's just a land, It's much more likely that we end up playing it than any like card of one color probably. Yeah, I don't mind that. Just take the land. And we see a Turok, Lion Sash, Firebrand. There's a Vantage. I don't know. We're not set into red-white necessarily. I don't think I take a fast land here. I almost just want to take Relic because it's just a great sideboard card and none of these other ones are jumping out to me. It doesn't usually take me this long to find a lane, but for whatever reason. Okay, Robber the Rich is a good one. Questing Beast is good too. Both kind of late for their quality here. Escape to the Wilds is strong. Got a Triumph. Selfless Spirit's decent too. I think I'd probably take the Robber over it. It feels like we've been seeing some better red coming around than white, but it's pretty close. Questing Beast, I don't think we've seen a ton of good green in that. I guess we have. But Tracker was pretty early. Tracker was like pick 2, I think. I'm gonna take the Robber. Now we get Brawler. Lingering Souls could be good. We have a Godless Shrine Bloodstained Mire. That is a very late mana leak, though. Huh. It's kind of tough. They're both good. Man, mana leak is so good, but Lingering Souls is like, seems like it's gonna be great in this start. Yeah, I'm gonna take Lingering Souls. I don't know about it, but I'm gonna snag it. So this was our first pack. This was the Black Lotus pack. Snapcaster's still here, so yeah. I kind of wish I took Mana Leak now. I didn't know if Snapcaster would actually wheel. Do I play scared and take Lauren, or do I grab the Snapcaster now? I think Snapcaster is just way higher ceiling. Take that. We did get the Besiege back, but I don't think I'm quite on that. Like, I don't care about getting Doomsday next pick. I think I'd rather just take Ferocidon instead of Subtlety. I think Ferocidon's going to be more likely to be good. We took the Snapcaster just because it's kind of a speculative, much better card than Lauren in general. I kind of wish I had a Lauren now, but, you know, it happens. Giver, Samwise, or Showdown. Man, Showdown's so good, but I'm going to take the 1-drop. Fire Blast, Image, Dragon. Dragon's solid, but I love a Fire Blast. Just don't know how heavy red we're going to be. I don't care about Dragon. Yeah, sure, Adeline. Alright, so the white's definitely more open than the red, but I think Fire Blast is just significantly better than Timeless Dragon. Not the best start. I mean, we did get a Black Lotus, so as long as we draw that in our opener every game, should be good. Oh, and now we get a Lurrus. Okay. Potential new game plan here. If we want Lurrus as our companion, we are giving up like our best cards pretty much. Well, apart from Black Lotus, of course. But it is possible. Snapcaster's not in for right now. Threadbane Inspector is great. I think I'm still gonna take Lurrus. I don't think I'm taking like Rabblemaster over Lurrus as a 3-drop. When we have Black Lotus, it's just too good. It doesn't really have to be our companion. There's a chance I wheel Inspector. White was coming pretty late. I'm gonna take the Lurrus, I think. Palace Jailer's huge. Just a fairy here too. Attracts a Ballista. Magda. Hopefully Magda wheels. Maybe Ballista. I don't know. This pack's decent. Take a Jailer. Man, Rampaging Raptor is great. I'm wondering if we're even gonna end up playing much red. We might just be splashing Othari. Like, I think I'd rather just take the good white while it's here instead of trying to keep the red rolling. I might also just take Wasteland. Because since the white's pretty open, I don't mind getting either one of these back, and I don't care too much about either one in particular. I guess Apparition is pretty great, huh? But we already have 3 good 3-drops. We're going to get more. This is early pack 2. You're always flush with 3-drops. I'm going to take Wasteland. It's pretty unique. Yeah, Wedding Announcement, great 3-drop. We already missed out on Cauldron Complete. There's still Batter Skull, like GT, Skull Clamp type stuff. But I think I'm into Wedding Announcement. Stoneforge will probably wheel. Unless somebody got that Cauldron and wants to play white. If I see a Batter Skull or something, maybe I'll take it and try to get the Stoneforge back. Some good green, but happy to take an Usher. Good 1-drop. This isn't really a Leyline Binding deck. Although, uh, I guess if we end up with like Mardu colors, it's potentially decent. There's also just nothing else here I want. I guess Trespasser if we end up black-white instead of red-white. I don't know. I mean, I guess Sculler actually could be good. Yeah, Sculler's pretty good. Sure, I'll take that. Splicer, Courtyard, Tower. Tower, I mean, if I still want to play Snapcaster, we can get it with Bloodstained Mire. Splicer's pretty good, though. It's a pretty late breach, too. We already passed Brain Freeze in this pack. If we were playing in pod, I might consider a breach a little bit, but this is a league, so I don't care passing it. Take a Splicer, I think. Pass Tower, Courtyard. Winds of Abandon. Yeah. Man, I need the removal, but Savai Triumph is perfect here. I don't think I can pass the Triumph. Wheeled Inspector, Wheeled Rabblemaster too. Creator Maker's decent. We have a lot of threes, so I'm going to take the Inspector. It's probably just better anyway. Wheeled Bivouac. That's pretty cool. I'll take it. Wheeled Glimmerland. Somebody took Skyclave. Man, Skyclave is the most common card to not wheel when white is open. Like, we've wheeled almost every other card. I swear, Skyclave Apparition is one of the few cards that I never wheel when I'm in white. I could wheel literally every other card I see in white, and Skyclave will get taken. It's funny. Dryad and Valakut in the same pack. Womp Womp. Misery Shadow Shurikai. I don't think I'm gonna need Shurikai for anything. I guess I'll take Shadow if it's relevant. Shieldbreaker maybe. Alright, Binding came around. Tar Pit probably not. Okay. Still not sure if we're gonna be playing any of this red. I'm probably gonna play Othari, but not sure about Frostodon Robber. Now we get a Steam Vents. Keep the Snapcaster Dreams alive with one spell. Spellbinder. Jace, Preacher, Aphiomancer, lots of threes. Sword of the Meek is already gone. Yeah, I mean, Preacher's pretty cool. But I'm just going to take Spellbinder and stay white. Mainly. Manglehorn, Jitte. Oh, we didn't wheel the Stoneforge. That's the other thing we didn't wheel, I guess. That Old Border Massacre Girl. Nice. Verdant Catacombs, not terrible. It gets Triumph, Godless Shrine. But I think it's just Jitte. Wow, Counterspell Mana Drain in the same pack. Gut is really strong, but we have a ton of threes. I might not even be playing very much red anyway. So I'm looking at like City of Traders or Commando, I think. City of Traders with Souls, Spellbinder, Splicer, Wedding Announcement. Pretty tempting. Palace Jailer on 2. Or on 3, I mean. Yeah, plus Jitte. I don't hate that. I think I take it over Commando. There's a chance I wheel it. It's pretty early in the pack. Yeah. Ending. Unearth is new. I don't care about any of these cards, really. I guess I could take Damn, but I'll take Ending. We're trying to splash a little bit, so Ending could actually be something. There's the Lion's Eye. Once again, like, you know, if I was in pod, there's a chance I might take Lion's Eye just to hate draft, like the Breach combo stuff. But I'll just take a Staff of the Storyteller here, I think. We have Wedding Announcement, which is pretty good with it. Adeline, Blade Splicer, and Lingering Souls, and Usher. Othari works with it too, but it's like, you know, if you're attacking with an Othari, you don't really need to worry about it comboing with your staff. but it is relevant. Take the staff. Ooh, adversary is good. Don't need Temple Garden. Yeah, I don't care about these other cards. Scale Lord Zerda. Revoker is interesting. Could take that over the Scale Lord. But I do have City of Traders and Black Lotus, so having like a couple 5-drops, I don't hate too much, even if we're trying to be mostly aggressive. I have kind of like the minimum amount of 2-drops here, so I can maybe afford to pass Revoker. Plus, if I did want to play red, I could play Robber and Ferocidon and kind of build that out a little more. Nothing to combo with Zerda. Yeah, I'll take a Scale Lord. I like it quite a bit. Very late Gaia's Cradle. Surginja's pretty good. Figure of Destiny. Hero's fine. If I needed another 4. I could take Hero, but I like Surginja, actually. We have a few incidental artifacts, and it's just 2 mana, 3/1. Good against Planeswalkers. I don't know. I guess I'll take Figure, though. It's probably better. I'll let somebody have Thopter combo, if they have it. I'll steal Channeler or Jace or something. Bubble, maybe. Alright, Commando came around. That's great. Take it over Thirst, I think. Thirst could be something, or Firebolt. Take Commando, though. True name. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Rain of Filth. Okay, cool. So, I mean, as we saw, red was definitely not open. It seemed like it took a minute for people to get into red in pack 1, but after pack 1, we were not seeing any great red. After we got a few picks in, that's okay. So I'll probably cut these. I'll keep the Othari in because we have decent fixing. It's not insane, but I don't know. Maybe I'll end up cutting the Othari actually. But like we have Savai Triome, Meyer, Bivouac, I guess, but Bivouac kind of asks for more red too. I want to play Sculler. I just play like Mishra's Bauble. It'd make more sense if I had Surginja. I was like, white seemed very open, but then by the time we get to pack 3, it seems like some other people were maybe snagging some. Very little interaction. That's okay. So we have 5 lands. One of them is Wasteland. It's kind of a half land. So I could just run with this. I don't think I play Bivouac. Oh, actually, I should play Bauble because we have Lurrus. I was trying to see. I was thinking of if there were any combos with it, and I'm like, oh, of course. The cat, the Nightmare Cat. Maybe we cut like Lion Sash, or we can just run. This. Nah, I should probably cut one. Yeah, I'll cut the Sash for a land here. Let's go. All right, round 1 coming at you. Play first, yes. We have an acceptable hand. Not exciting, but acceptable. It's a keeper. Got a Thoughtseize. Duress. That's fine. Alright, got a 3-1 with lifelink. What are you going to do? Concealing curtains. Fair enough. No blocks, really. That's wild to me. They care that much about their curtains, huh? Hopefully I'm not playing into a Toxic Deluge. But if I don't play Lurrus, they can just flip curtains and take it. Not the end of the world, we get to draw another card. But my other option is play Inspector and then draw with a clue. I don't know, maybe that's better, but I think if they have Toxic Deluge, they can show me. Okay. Take my Othari if you want. Sure. They draw me into Black Lotus. Nice. Well, it could end up being good with the Inspector if we draw something decent. Get 2 cracks at a good card here. They're attacking with their 3/4 menace into 6 power lifelink. Okay. They have a snuff out. I don't know. So this does kind of play into a sweeper again, but we at least get Monarch. And if they're playing a sweeper instead of creatures, means we get Monarch for a couple turns. I'm just gonna play Thraben too. We get another draw off the clue, so once again, even if they have a sweeper, I'm not that concerned. They're at 8 already. We're drawing stuff. Got tons of mana. Yeah, GG. I didn't understand that 3/4 attack at all. It didn't end up really mattering, but pretty wild. Alright, they are blue-black, so pretty good odds that Lion Sash will be good against them. They didn't show any, like, reanimation or flashback stuff or anything like that, or, Echo Vions. But blue-black tends to have something related to the graveyard. Don't really have very many other sideboard cards besides, like, Graveyard Hate. Could bring in a Sash, but I could also just run it back, and if they show me something specifically that cares about the graveyard, bring it in. I'm pretty sure all we saw was the eye, right? I don't think they played anything else. Oh, they played Duress. So they were just playing information.deck for game 1. Yeah, they just played 2 cards that looked at my hand. And that was it. So they're winning the information game. But we are winning the game. Yeah, shouldn't run it back. No notes. Alright, game 2. Authority in the opener again. Lurrus again. This time with a bobble. Not as good as Lotus, but still good. Can I keep this against them? I think so. I think I can. Reprieve is pretty good. Lurrus is great, especially with Bobble if they don't have removal. We'll see what's up. If they go Duress again, obviously they're not going to take Souls, I would imagine. Let's take Reprieve and carry on. Do it on their upkeep so I don't draw the card into hand disruption. Island. Okay. They really are playing hand disruption deck. They've played 3 cards this match, and all of them look at my hand and try to take a card. That's hilarious. Deep Cavern Bat is the most annoying of them too because it doesn't go to the graveyard. I mean, they might just take Lurrus anyway. Lurrus might be the one they take, but if they don't take Lurrus, you know, them taking a card and not putting it in the graveyard is kind of annoying. You know, if they take Souls, I don't get to flash it back like I would with the rest. But, I mean, in this case, I don't have any, like, less than 2 mana permanents for Lurrus. But just in general. They take Reprieve, which is, I guess, I don't know. I guess it makes sense. It's my only play next turn. Oh, that's changed quite a bit now. Oh, man. Black Lotus. Silly. Alright. Let's do it. Turn 2 Othari, you say. Turn 2 Othari Lurrus, you say. Don't mind if I do. I think it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. That was the best draw we could have, so happy to have it. Passing. Attacking? Not attacking. Blocking? Let's go ahead and play this before combat, before something happens. I could play Adeline to get a token. Yeah. I guess that's fine. Sure. Get in there. They're letting me attack, so I'm assuming they don't have removal for Othari, which then I would assume means it's game over. It's going to be really funny if the only cards my opponent plays are 3 hand disruption spells. Yeah. Wow, what a strange match. Alright, GG's. On to the next. Alright, match number 2 coming at you. We have a 1-drop. All of our colors. Looks like a keep. No 2. Unfortunately, maybe we can draw one. First couple draws. Looks like a keeper though. Another duress player, huh? And they have a hit. It's unfortunate. We don't really have that many non-creature spells. Alright, we did draw a 2-drop though. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna hold up Reprieve. They don't know that I have Adversary or Reprieve, so I think this makes sense. Okay. I think I just attack and then play Spellbinder. We know they have Edict, so we can't protect our stuff with Giver against that, so I don't think I need to hold it up. I'm gonna attack first. And then hit him with a Spellbinder. See what's up. Miscalc. Okay. Man, the day that they fix that bug where it asks you twice if you want to pay 2, and I accidentally click through something, I'd be pretty pissed. They better make like a big announcement when they fix that. Like, hey guys, don't click like a maniac through the double soft counter bug. You got a counter? Edict. Okay. It's just non-land permanent, right? Yeah. True name. Okay. Well, as long as they don't have a path or swords, should have a pretty good turn next turn. They could have Mana Tithe too. I guess I could jam Adeline instead of Scalar, but we just run into True Name. I'm gonna go for the Scale Lord. If they don't have a counter or removal, it's pretty great. Get back Wedding Announcement or Spellbinder. Could get back Giver too and give Adversary Pro blue next turn. Keep bashing. Wedding Announcement's pretty tempting. I think it's Spellbinder though. Disrupt what's in their hand. Narset to Fairy Binding. So I can Binding for 3 mana. Narset. I don't care about Narset really. To Fairy if they get a land. Binding. So they Binding the Scale Lord. I don't love that. I think I just get rid of the Binding. Or, you know, make it cost 2 more. Either way, well, maybe not, because if they draw a land, they can just Binding or Teferi gives them the option. If I go for Teferi, they're like way off from it. But then they can just binding regardless. I guess I don't care about that too much. I'm still bashing with Spellbinder. They take 5, go to 13. It's like a 3-turn clock almost with Adeline. Yeah, let's just send Teferi away for a while. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's correct to just like make them draw a land. But if they do draw land, then they can just like binding and Teferi turn after turn. But this way it's like, yeah, they can binding for sure, but they won't be able to play Teferi for a few turns. I don't know. They do get the land, so they can jam binding or Narset. Not both, luckily. I'm assuming they don't attack. Yeah. Go ahead and do that now. Look at what they've got on deck. Oh, Cryptic Command. Okay. That's not fun for me. So I still play Adeline, even though they can just eat the token with True Name. But there's no real surprises here. They have Binding they can cast, and that's it. They're going to Binding the Scale Lord. Take 4 damage. My only real option is, do I draw a card or play Adeline? I guess I just play Adeline. They're going to be able to Cryptic next turn. Yep. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, it's not worth. It can't be worth trading Adversary for 1 damage, because it's giving a boost anyway. It's not like it would change the clock for Spellbinder. Alright, we get a card off Bobble, but I don't think we have anything that could be relevant. We already played Reprieve. I guess Commando we could cast, but so Binding's gone. They have Cryptic, Narset in hand, and then Teferi's exiled castable. They played Narset instead of holding Cryptic? What? That is a very weird play. They could, I mean, they could have just tapped my creatures down next turn, drawn a card. Try to hit lands for Teferi. Like, I was still in good shape for sure, but like they have a True Name holding back Adversary, eating tokens. Like they can just bump up against Adeline, take a couple. I don't know. Like they were definitely not dead, but I guess they went for Narset. Maybe they had something in mind they were looking for. I don't know. GG. It's another blue-black opponent, this time playing some white for Teferi and some other nonsense. Leyline Binding. Yeah, I mean, I could bring in Lion Sash, I guess, but once again, even though they are blue-black, they didn't show us anything game 1 that cares about the graveyard, I don't think. So I'm just going to speculate on a Lion Sash for no reason. Game 2. I see Black Lotus, I keep. I don't think this opponent's going to be playing any one-drop creatures, but you never know. I'm tempted to go Figure of Destiny Adversary with a counter on it with City of Traders. It doesn't seem like they're going to play very many creatures early. We can't Palace Jailer a true name Nemesis. We could have Spell Pierce. I kind of want to go City of Traders, but is Adversary Figure the best combo? I guess Adversary Usher is probably better because we have colorless mana on the next turn. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go for it. Seems fun. Playing it first because we can pay for Spell Pierce if they have it. Yeah, it's a bit of a downgrade, but still do it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I was thinking like, oh, I'll play this first to play around Mana Tithe, but that's actually a mistake because I would have been playing around Mana Tithe by playing the adversary second. If they have the Tithe, we don't get to put a counter on it, but we at least still get the adversary. In this case, they could Mana Tithe the Usher. All right, go ahead. All right. Probably going to get hit with a miscalc here. Should have an untapped land, but oh well. All right, they're almost dead next turn, not quite. See if they have a toxic here. They're tapping pretty quick, so I think they do. Yep, pretty good. It's kind of the exact card they needed. There's not much else that gets them out of this. Alright, sir. But obviously I can't complain. I started with a Black Lotus. You can't complain about anybody's luck when you have a Black Lotus in the opener. Chrome Host, that's pretty good. Gotta get to 4 mana ASAP. Although that's not bad. I don't think I play Souls. I think I play Sculler here. Mana Leak, Shurikai, Spell Pierce. They did have the Spell Pierce. That's funny. But they had to have the Toxic. I mean, I think I just have to take the Narset, but Man, it's tough to leave him with Mana Leak. Has to be Narset though, because I can't attack it, and I'm not even really playing anything right now anyway. Because if I take Mana Leak and they draw a land like they did there, they can just go Island, Narset, hold up Spell Pierce, and then they counter Lingering Souls. They get Shurikai now. So now I get to play Lingering Souls, which is not a huge deal. Draw another 3-drop. But it's at least something. Man, if I could have just got one more hit in, knock them down to like 2 or whatever, this could be more manageable. But they had Toxic turn 3, so it is what it is. Yeah, dude, you shouldn't even be considering attacking. So let's just get Spell Pierced. I don't think I'd jam it out. I'd probably just level up the figure. So they got Pierce, Leak, something else. Transform. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they have Pierce, Leak, 2 cards, probably removal. I just fight through the Leak now. Try to get to Palace Jailer next turn, maybe. Do I upgrade the figure? Try to attack? I don't know. I guess I do. I guess I make the play that's better against the cards we know, which is leveling up figure. But they make it pilot every turn. They can just chump. I don't know. Takes them off crewing Shurikai, but I don't think they're even going to want to do that anyway. You want to just keep looting with it. Yeah, let's just fight through now. I guess I actually could have attacked with figure first, and then if they chump, I just don't do anything. They could maybe double block and force me to pay 3. Okay. I mean, that's probably game. I think I should just scoop. But I don't know. If they don't find a counterspell for Jailer, maybe there's something we can do. But it feels like we're pretty dead because they get another 3/3 off Narset plus whatever they get with Narset. But we have spirit tokens to get Monarch back. Got Blade Splicer, can make some chaff. Yeah, I wish I would have attacked with figure first on that turn. So they block with Seed Shark. I'm happy to pay 3 and try to trade if they don't have removal. They may have just taken 2 damage, which is great too. Okay, loot. Discard true name. No plays. They don't play Narset. Alright, I'm done. On to game 3. Yeah, still no changes. They still didn't show any, like, graveyard stuff, I don't think. Yeah, run it back. Alright, play first, yes. Ugh. Ugh. This is so close to being like a really good hand. We have a lot of 3-drops that would be good with City of Traders here. I guess it's still a keep though. I mean, staff is fine. Hope they don't have a Spell Pierce. Hope we draw a good 3-drop, I guess. Or like a Palace Jailer, but they're probably not going to play any good creatures. Unless they get a Seed Shark again. We'll see. We have to dodge Spell Pierce and Duress. Adeline is a 3-drop and it is good, but we can't play it off City of Traders. Yeah, show me your Spell Pierce. Ooh, Wasteland's pretty good. So I could go for Adeline and get mana leaked, or I could just Wasteland the coast. I think I like Wastelanding a little bit more. Why not both? I should have drawn first, I guess. Oops. I kind of want to save it for next turn, though. Is that greedy? Nah, I'm only losing out on 1 mana, essentially. Yeah, it's just Wasteland. Could play around Duress, but they haven't had it up to this point. So, I'm just going to pass. Misty, go get Tundra. Oh, Inquisition. No. Well, it was a risk. It was a risk I took. Not the end of the world. Still get Adeline. And hopefully they don't have removal for it. Plains is actually decent. It means we don't have to play City of Traders yet. We can still get like Scale Lord next turn. Hopefully. Don't tithe me, please. Wow. Okay. And I clicked through attackers. Yay! Yay! Magic Online. Yay! That's my own fault. Leak. Of course. All right, let's attack this time. Yeah, opponent is running hot over there. Fractured identity, okay. Okay. We can't ending the Narset, unfortunately. Can't do much of anything, really. Okay. God. If I just played the Lotus out. I mean, they still would have had mana leak and Stern Scolding up. If I'd played the Lotus, then Adeline would have been our only other Inquisition target. I mean, besides ending, they're not gonna take ending, of course. And they could still, but I guess they can't Scolding Othari or Scale Lord. So yeah, if I'd played Lotus, it would have worked out a lot better. The identity of the staff, really. I guess I reprieve it. Try to find a mountain. I mean, I don't really care about that though. Whatever. Let's reprieve it. Give her runes, okay? Really hoping that this game doesn't come down to 1 damage that I missed. Dismember, binding, identity. I think I actually take identity still, even though they can dismember. Because if they want to dismember and identity in the same turn, they have to take 4 damage. So obviously Mountain would be a great draw after they blow these removal spells, but I guess they'll still have binding, but we at least get a 2/2. We'll have give a rep at that point. Still go for the staff, okay. Yeah, still play figure. I know they have binding, but I guess still play it. Man, I have the sneaking suspicion that this is going to come down to a one life difference. I can feel it. Palace Jailer. Okay. Really tempted to just play that out to get Monarch, start drawing cards. Because they're probably not gonna have a threat to take Monarch back for a minute. I mean, it's pretty bad if they have a creature like a Vendilion Click or something. Force of Will, okay. Fair enough. So they have Binding, one unknown. Not a Teferi. What? Okay, well, I guess it didn't come down to the one life. Weird. That's another thing you'll not see in the 64 player events is people conceding early. Much higher stakes in those events, of course. So you get full-fledged hardcore matches. This, on the other hand, was not one of those. It seemed like our opponent was maybe just frustrated with their draw or something, or wanted to go eat dinner. I don't know. But wanted to go to bed. On to the next. All right, round number 3. The finals, sort of of this league. Play first, yes. Okay. No one drop. We have a Jite, though. Reprieve, we're on the play. We have a Palace Jailer eventually. So, I think it's a cube. Not the best hand, but this isn't the best deck, so it is what it is. Uh-oh. Play against the superior mono white list. I'm actually gonna pass, hold up reprieve because I need to draw land. So if we can reprieve their 2-drop, that would be nice. Ooh, I think I let that go. There's no reason to reprieve that, really. I will reprieve that, though. That is, once again, the best draw possible with Lurrus. Just an unreal combo. Alright, land, Lotus. Lurrus, Lotus, Scale Lord. Lurrus, Lotus, Scale Lord, ending on the diamond. Alright, go ahead. Yikes. So now if they get rid of Lurrus, we have Scale Lord to get it back. Well, I mean, they're in white though, so they'll probably exile it. I guess that won't really work. But we'll still have the Scale Lord get Black Lotus back. Or some such. Adeline's pretty good. So let's play Lotus. Play Jite equip, or we play Adeline and then just play Jite not equip. What if I... It kind of feels like Jite is better. Especially if they're playing like mana rocks and stuff. They could be trying to like balance maybe? I don't know. So we get Lotus back. Then we can play Adeline. There's not really much reason to play it now though. Wow, because I put the counter on Lurrus, I can't kill it with Jite to get it back with Scale Lord. That actually sucks. Oh well. Like we're still in good shape. They do have the Wrath. Okay. Interesting. Absent. Okay. Okay. I don't really know what's correct to equip. I mean, I know First Strike with Jite is good. It's also my most valuable creature, so... Are you serious? 2 Wraths? What? No reason to, like, Jite one of these, right? I guess to reduce the incubator guy. Yeah, whatever. You got me, I guess. Getting double wrathed. Love to see it. Okay, well, opponent has responded pretty well. Mono white mid range does a pretty good job of beating mono white aggro, even with Lotus combo apparently. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to play Triumph just for Sculler, or I guess we also have Authority we could draw. I need to get something to get in the way of the incubator token though, so we can keep Monarch. But that would mean we have to hit a 2-drop, and then even then, it's not really blocking the incubator that well. Man, I did not think I'd be in a tough spot here, but we are. We're actually behind quite a bit as far as like on the board. Obviously, life total is much higher. Yeah, just play it. Go ahead. Draw Wasteland, okay? Yep. Take the Monarch. Wow, I'm shocked that we are about to lose this game. We got to play Black Lotus like 4 times. But wraths be wraths. Now I draw Commando. Start with a Sculler, I guess. Assuming it's all gas because they missed a land drop or 2. Unless they drew a land off Monarch, which they did. Lingering Souls, Absent, Mana Tithe. Okay. Let's just take the Absent. Can we mount a comeback with a Jitte? I guess we'll find out. I think I'm supposed to kill that. Okay. A red card. Pentad Prism. Paid a life just to play Pentad Prism? Oh, for black? I see, I see. I see. Could have just played a Silent Clearing though, huh? Why did they not just play Silent Clearing? Am I missing something here? Like, I know I can Wasteland it, but I don't know. Boo. Yeah, we are toast. How did I get here? How did I get to this point? I'm baffled. I guess I'm supposed to just blow up the 3/3 and attack. If they trade, then I can kill the other spirits. At least. And I get absented somehow. I don't know. Seems like the best play. Lose all my creatures, but it's pretty unavoidable. I'll just take 2 damage, whatever. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so they have absent in hand. I could wasteland the silent clearing, and if they crack it, then they're off absent. They can still mana tithe. We're attacking into a timeless dragon, but we at least have Jete. We'll get 1 rebel. Yeah. They can't resist. I'm not sure I'd be able to resist either. So we'll do this without playing the land because we know they have mana tithe, but I want them to not mana tithe it so that, like, if they don't know that I have a second land or like a land for 2 mana, because I want to be able to equip here. This could work out. I mean, they could very easily have another spell like a Solitude or something like that. Seems like that's what's up. Oh, it's Path, sure. Works too. No reason to get Mountain. Okay, yeah. I mean, having Path was what they needed there. I got a bailout draw there, perfect scenario, and they still had the answer, so not much I can do. Still don't think I'd do any Jete things I think I need it to... I'm going to need to use it to get Monarch back eventually or something. To get blockers out of the way. I'm not going to win by just taking out 2 spirits and to save damage. Kind of surprised they didn't reprieve. I guess I'll just get rid of Absent. I don't know. Okay. Yep. Wow. I mean, I'll say it again for whatever it's worth. I don't know how I lost that game. I played Black Lotus 4 times, put so much out on the board so early, and we just got wrathed twice. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Lotus powered out a tons of mana in just a couple turns. But, like, I guess when your win condition is creatures and your opponent has 2 wrath effects, then it's like it doesn't really matter how fast you did it. It's the creatures are still gone, so whatever. GG. Yeah, I don't have any sideboard tech at all, really, so run it back. Play first, yes. Sand looks decent. Got a 1 into 2. Opponent's not on very many non-basics, though. I probably could have taken Wasteland out. I didn't think about that. It's a little awkward here. With a figure specifically. Okay. Black Lotus A. Okay. Am I just going to use a Black Lotus to level up a figure of destiny? Surely not, right? Could play adversary with a counter. And then bump up the figure. Or play giver. Flicker Wisp on the adversary. Okay. It's pretty good. Yep. And I got nothing to do all of a sudden. I actually don't know which creature they're going to want to block. Because I'm not that close to leveling up the figure. I guess they'll probably block adversary. Thinking which one I want to equip with Glimmer Lens. Probably the figure. Plains is good. Another Wrath. Okay. Yep. Okay. You can have a monolith. Ooh, Mountain makes it pretty close to ending Karn, but not quite. Mm, I guess I'll go for Karn. I don't have that fast of a clock. This color's not bad. But they can just Karn back the Wrath. I guess I don't mind too much if they do that. I don't want a Lingering Souls into a Wrath, though. I guess I pass. Yeah, I guess I just pass. Okay. You can have a Plains. Basalt Monolith probably means they're playing Zerda, which is not great for me. Nettle Cyst, okay. Could just go ahead and exile the Monolith just in case. I don't think they have it in hand because they probably would have jammed it. Could exile the Nettle Cyst too and just not be scared of Zerda. They have 3 cards though, and they chose to play Monolith. I don't know. It's a little fishy. Just gonna get rid of it. I could play Blade Splicer. I don't know. Let's just pass. This isn't a very good clock against Karn. Just 2 damage when they're +1ing every turn. Spellbinder or Ring. You can have a Spellbinder, I guess. Okay. They could equip to the Spellbinder to make it a better blocker against the spirits. Athari's not actually that bad. Play around Mana Tithe. I think we saw Swords and Path from them, though. It also trades with Spellbinder, which isn't very fun. Could put more pressure on Karn, though. Let's go for it. Probably have Wandering Emperor. But at least we get to draw a card, get a Rebel. If we can take out Karn somehow, then they don't get access to Wrath or Ring. But they can like trade with a 2/2 Emperor, the Othari. Karn goes to 2. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I figured they'd Emperor, but I can't just not do something. You know? The old adage, you can't not do something. I'd say they probably still have Tithe, so I'm not in any hurry to play Jailer. They don't have any good targets anyway right now. Make a 2/2. Or make a 1/1 a 2/2, not make a 2/2. Okay, they get the Ring. So we can still kill Karn. Oh, they get the Wrath. Interesting. Okay. Let's go Lurrus. Oh, not that one. Lotus. Let's get a little tricksy here. They have Sunfall and Jailer. Great. Love that for me. Yeah. Kinda just have to do that. Oh, I messed up my tapping. I guess I couldn't have tapped much different, but also gonna run out of time. All right. Let's just do this. It's actually pretty clutch. All right, go ahead. I have 2 minutes. Might not be doing much talking. All right, I have a presence of some sort. They get the Ring. They get protection. They Palace Jailer the Sculler to get Sunfall. We can at least kill the Emperor. We get to draw another card off Glimmerlands. And we get to play something off Lurrus, hopefully. Unless they really go crazy here and exile the Lurrus, but I would imagine they want the Sunfall. It's kind of awkward for them, though, because we will get Monarch at least. Oh, wait, is this just game 2? Did I really play that slow? I guess I did. Shit. I think this is only game 2. Oh, no. What a travesty. Blowing it in the finals. I got rusty. I had like a month off. Damn. They did go for the Lurrus. Interesting. Interesting. Why would they do that? Can't play that. Could have played that. Can't play that now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wait, what? Oh, they have pro everything. Right. So they keep Monarch. I mean, this is only game 2. I have a minute, so I'm dead. I don't. Yeah, this match has been just a. I feel like I'm in a nightmare. I cast Black Lotus like 4 or 5 times in game 1, and we lost. Like, and it wasn't even that close. Like, I kind of just got trounced, and then somehow I spent my entire clock in mono white aggro. Like, what am I doing? I don't know. Gotta shake off the rust, I guess. I'm still playing only for principle. I want to see if I can actually win game 2. See if it mattered. It's not looking great. Got 30 seconds. They named Staff and not Lotus. Okay. God, don't even have time for this. Just let me win. Let me win game 2. Sweet. All right. Look at this. This is a screenshot. I have 0 seconds on the clock. And it says I win on the screen. Wow. You're probably wondering how I got here. I need a screenshot of that. Holy shit. That's pretty funny. Zero seconds left. You win. I did it. All right. Well, that's it. No point in going to sideboarding, really. I just want to end it here on this screen. A little different feel from the 64s, even just in this first league. But yeah, that's it for this one. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not. All that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.